Pleasant good morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. For all those just tuning in today, we are located in Fredrick, Colorado. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And for all those who had a great weekend, I did. Go Chiefs. Super Bowl was awesome yesterday. I know Jody is shaking his head. Thought the 49ers would have won, but that's not why we're here. But go Chiefs. So today, guys, right behind me, we have our first of our 2024s. Freightliner M2 106. This one was the first one built for our sister company out in Boyer, Minnesota, Boyer Trucks. My customer wanted a particular truck the way it was laid out. We did put a flatbed on this particular Summit hauler. When I spoke to him, he and his wife, about getting that truck in here, he wanted a lot of stuff customized. So I want to thank Amber and Michael. Thank you guys for purchasing this truck, and thanks for working with me and having patience while I get everything that you needed on this truck. So that's just something we do here at Transwest. If you want something done, and we can do it here at this location, we will definitely do our best to make sure we could do everything here. So I'm gonna point out some of the stuff he wanted on his truck and some of the stuff that we still have to do. We still have some rails to put on the back end of that bed, which will be done right after this video. And of course, it will be delivered to his location, hopefully by tomorrow. That's something, again, we do. We deliver anywhere throughout the United States. So again, as we walk around this unit, I want to point out something. It is the white exterior, but he wanted to kind of have that three-tone with the chrome, black, and white. So we wanted to incorporate a lot of stuff when it comes to that. Another thing that we did to start up front, as you guys know, we haven't had one of our Summit hauler C9 grills put in. That's the first one we put in with lights on there. And again, that was purchased straight from the C9 company. So all the wiring and everything came with the grill. So we didn't have to modify anything. So the original grill, we had to take the original grill off and put this one in and run all the wiring for the switches. One of the cool things about this grill is, I'm gonna run inside quickly and show you, but without those lights on, there are marker lights on this grill. So let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to shut off the main lights on this grill. And every time you turn on those lights, or your main lights, those marker lights will be on while you're driving. So you do have extra marker lights on this unit. I don't know if you guys can see this orange in the center. So that's one of the cool features about those lighting. And all the wiring instructions told us we had to run into the marker lights. So every time your running lights come on, those lights will be on. So a nice cool feature, again, to add additional light into this truck. So the lighting comes on the top grill and the bottom grill. Again, you do have a 3-piece bumper. Again, if any of those pieces are damaged, you could just replace that particular piece. This design is similar to the 2023s. When they started building the 24s, they started building it the same way like the 23s. And then as they move on to the more of the 24s, when it comes to the pluses, stuff changed a little bit. But again, you'll see a lot of things that are the same with the 23s. The LED headlamps, we're gonna go underneath the hood. And again, guys, even though this truck went to our sister company, when it came here, we did run it through our shop again. We did do a PDI, which is called a pre-delivery inspection. We went over this truck again, make sure there was no leaks, make sure all the oils and filters were good and topped off, radiator fluid. Like, we went through the whole truck, make sure all the lights work, alignment, all that stuff was done here at this location. Again, as we open up this hood, we did upgrade tires and rims. So he wanted the black with the chrome accents, again, with that free design in terms of having the chrome, the black, and the white. We went with America Racers 22.5 rims. And the tires, we upgraded it. He wanted a more aggressive tire. So we went with the Toyo tires, and those are 275 70 R22.5s. One of the cool things about the Summit hauler or the Freightliner chassis is the fact that the On the 106s, the batteries are located underneath that back seat, but you do have access to your positive and negative studs right behind the driver tire. So if in case you need a jump, you have that right here. So you do have a little cap that will cover that up. And of course, it will do the same for the red. Don't want to dirty my hands too much yet. But underneath the hood, guys, what you guys are looking at is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine, and it's partnered with the Allison 6-speed automatic transmission, 360 horsepower and 1,150 foot-pounds of torque. There's 3 areas for your fuses. We got the chassis fuses right here on that driver side fender. You got the conversion fuses underneath the steering wheel, near the between the steering wheel and the pedals, and I'll point that guys out to you. And everything for the bed in terms of your trailer fuses, everything will be on the back wall behind the driver's seat passenger. So I'll point that out as we go around. Very easy to close that hood. Again, if in case you are in a windy area, you can see that soft close here. There's straps on each side. Once you're done, make it a habit to strap down both sides, because you don't want to be driving down the road with only one done or none, because that hood will just open up on you. On the windshield, as we can see right now, we got this vehicle all tinted here for him. He went with my recommendation and add that eyebrow, so that will give you more protection from the sun. And with all the lights we added to our summit hauler, as you guys see on a regular basis, gives you enough lighting so people could actually see that truck coming. A nice little cover here for your diesel tank and DEF fluid. We do have a 6-gallon DEF fluid and a 50-gallon on each side, so 100 gallons of diesel on this truck. This is lockable, so there's a key to lock both compartments. You do have your engine block heater, your trickle charger down here. And as I open up the driver door, I do have front mats to put in there. We did order some for him. WeatherTech do make some front mats for those trucks. For some reason, they haven't created a back mat yet, but hopefully they'll come with that soon. Again, fuses underneath the steering wheel and pedals for your conversion, so your alarm system, your stereo, all the lighting inside, your seats, all those fuses will be located over here. You do have a fire extinguisher on the opposite side here. Above that, you will see 2 red switches. Those switches, we had to customize it and add it in there for the light bars on your grill. You got the air ride seats with lumbar and heated, and your kill switch for your battery right underneath the driver's seat. All your light options here for your main lights, your headlights and all that. And then right next to it, you have an increase and a decrease button. This will increase and decrease the lighting on your display on your dash. So if it's too bright or if it's too light, you want to add or decrease the lighting. Let's head over to the back. Again, as you see, all the windows are tinted. On your back seat here, you got your rear bench seat. That bench does turn into a bed, and the switch for that is on the driver's side. And as you guys see, it goes all the way flat. Very, very comfortable seats. One of the cool things about this as well, checking out our door panel. I know he'll be customizing the interior a little bit with his brand and his speakers, so all that will be changed out. But again, with that design here, really stands out. Summit Hauler logo down here. Storage boxes. So this truck didn't come with an airline for some reason, but we did add one. You could see, guys, the airline is in there. You do have an air hose for adding air to your trailer. There is lights in here. You have your seals, so if in case it will stop moisture from going in and out of this truck, the storage. It is lockable as well. You got a nice little storage box in the back there also. And of course, we did go with the same size tire in the back. It was just recommended to do it that way instead of having two different size tires. I mean, we went back and forth, you know, in trying to choose the right tire, which was great. And again, we have patience. We go over everything with our customers and make sure we make the right recommendations when it comes to that. One of the cool things, and I really appreciate my conversion guys, he wanted the storage box on here painted black. So with the diamond plated box, it kind of takes a little bit longer than just the straight painted boxes, because that one is just straight paint. I was able to get it before this truck was delivered. So I want to thank Matt and the guys down there, Brian, making this possible for me. Another thing that the customer wanted to do was spray bed line just the outer parts of the bed, and of course the headache rack. He wanted the main bed to be still diamond plated, so we left it without being spray bed line. That was his design. So again, it turned out really, really good. And again, as you guys can see, the new back end, this is something we're gonna start doing as the years go by or the months go by on our units. So this one does carry a 30,000 pound bumper pull hitch. It is adjustable, it goes up and down depending on your height of your trailer. He needed a camera to see that back end, so we added a camera up here. Again, that was done right here at our location. Those trucks does come pre-plumbed for your airline system, so we added the glide hands, and we find a good spot to mount it up here, and it was not in the way of anything else, so we found this spot right here for it, and of course it was added. Right underneath here is your Voyager camera system, so if in case you have cameras into your trailer, the Voyager system, you could add the male to female, send that feed to the screen inside. This is your 7-pin hookup for your trailer. Underneath this box here, you do have a gooseneck ball, and again, tie straps, tie downs going along the sides and the center. I think this truck turned out really, really good. Same on this side here. You do have a backup camera on the headache rack to give you a view of the bed. So right now we got 2 cameras on this truck. Again, you had a storage box. Oh, it's not storage, but you had a fuel door for your 50-gallon tank. All right, time to go inside and kind of go over the interior features. Again, as you guys see, there's a bunch of customizations we could do. Also, the back fender was painted white, and he wanted to change to the chrome fenders. So we got those ordered, sent to our location, and we got it installed here. And with the tint he wanted in here, does make this a little cozy because it's so dark in here. And with the type of tint we have, you could actually see, you know, even though it's dark or light outside, you can actually see what's happening outside. All right, so in the interior, we got a lot of black accents in here, black leather seats. The front seats are air ride. We have your Stinger stereo sound system. I'm not sure if he's gonna change out the stereo itself, but he's gonna do a lot of upgrades when it comes to the sound on this truck. So the sub and everything will be removed, the door speakers, and he's gonna do his own customization. So once that is done, he's gonna send me some videos and pictures, and I will see how that turns out. He did his trailer, and I saw pictures of that trailer, and it looks amazing. All customized stuff with his brand. So as we go around the dash here, we have your cruise control switch that will turn that on. Right here will be your set and accelerate. You guys could hear that. Cancel, turn off. You got your marker lights, you know, thanking drivers. Right next to it, here's your manual regen button. Beneath that is your traction control switch. Underneath that is your red differential lock. Across from that, you got 4 window switches, the 2 front windows, the 2 back windows. Optional switch will turn on 4 of those white lights in the back of the bed for nighttime use. Right next to it here is your heated mirrors, your rear dump switch, so that will lower the rear end of that truck to back into your trailer if you need that. Opposite that is your light test button. This light test button, if you are about to hit the road and you're alone, or you have somebody you want to turn that on, walk around the truck and make sure all your lights on your unit is working. The only lights that will not be blinking during that test is your 4 white lights in the back. I always want to mention that because I have people called being like, hey, I put the light test button, those 4 lights don't work. I'm like, go inside, turn the optional switch on, or if there is a cargo light switch. It kind of varies on the truck how it comes in, but just turn that light on and then you will see those lights working. The other way to make sure those lights are working, if you put the vehicle in reverse, those lights will come on as well. Parking brake for your truck, your air supply parking brake as well. You do have power locks. This here is your AC, your rear AC and heat. Blue is AC, red is heat, center is off. You got charging here. These 4 USBs are only for charging. Down here, you got a little plug over here that will give you a USB and an HDMI. The USB is for your Apple and Android Auto. Right here is your trailer brake, your radar trailer brake controller. Again, these are the switches I showed you guys earlier. Red means on, no light means off. Your engine brake, you got 2 switches. One will turn it on, that orange light will turn on, and then the other switch will be high and low for your engine brake. So if that is down, light is off, your engine brake is turned off. You got your Allison 6-speed automatic transmission. You got reverse, neutral, and drive. You got a plus and a minus with an arrow up and down over here. If you touch or press both of those together, that will give you your oil temperature, your oil life, your filters, your transmission health, and if any codes pop up, it will show up here. At the moment, there's no codes. And then again, you got your level. It's a 6th gen, and of course back to your neutral. Again, this is our first of our 24s we've come across so far. We have a few 24s getting built as we speak, and we do have a ton of 23s that's on our lot right now, different colors to choose from. But as we continue with this, we got cup holders. We got 2 down here, 2 up here. We got a 1 hidden over here for your passenger, which stores away. And of course, we got a nice little storage box here with a light in here. Above here, we got storage. Overhead, we got our mood light, we got our reading light, and this little blue light here. Sweet. Our Voyager camera system. So you do see our Voyager camera as we go through the different options here. Right now, we got that view of the bumper pull hitch. So really nice view. Again, this is adjustable. I think this is perfect, so he doesn't have to move that at all. But if you toggle through the different options here, you got camera 3 and camera 4. But when you toggle again, you got a camera 1 and 2, so you could see the bed of the truck and you can see the bumper pull. Again, if you have 3 cameras and you press this again, you will see 1, 2, and 3. 1 will always be your main camera or your main view. And then of course, if you have 4, you'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once you go back, it will give you camera 1, again camera 2, 3 single views, or then you start splitting them in 2. I'm sure he will prefer this view. Again, there is an off button here, or you could go to your settings and go through different options. So we'll go over that in a subsequent broadcast. Over here is your air horn. You got a microphone here for your Bluetooth, for your phone. And with the stereo sound system, you do get Apple and Android Auto. You get XM radio. You have you got satellite radio as well. You have navigation. If you don't want to use your phone, you could use the onboard navigation. So many different options here. But again, guys, our first of our 2024 is here for our customers, Amber and Michael. I want to thank you guys for purchasing and trusting in me in making sure this unit is the way you want it. The communication was on point. We communicated throughout everything. Just a few more little things we need to do, and then this will be shipped over to get the stereo all customized, and he got a few little things to do again. But again, that's just stuff that we do here at Transwest. If you work with me or Larry, we can make your dreams come possible. I mean, there was a lot of upgrades that he did personally after purchasing this unit, but we were able to get all those parts in, bring it to the necessary agencies to, especially like the spray bed line, the tires and rims. The tint was done here. Everything else was done here. We worked with our conversion guys to get some of the parts that he needed sent here. So again, it took a little bit of time, I think just over a month to get everything settled, but you know, he had the time and patience. So if you do have that same time and patience to go over and get this truck the way you want it, if it's built already and you just want to add stuff to it, we could do that. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in today, and as the week goes by, we have some awesome units coming in. We got a brown Freightliner in, we got a couple used units in. So if you guys are interested in any of our units, please give us a call. Prices are really good right now. We got some awesome finance options. We do the deliveries, we take trade-ins, so you guys know that. But again, hopefully we get your business and you can own one of these trucks like this. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.